Hello everyone, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. My name is Bran with Budget with Bran. Today we are going to be doing our January month-end results as well as checking in with our last paycheck on January 31st to take care of all of our expenses from the 1st to the 14th because we got paid on February 14th, and then we'll go ahead and close out the entire month of January and kind of what our numbers look like. With doing cash envelopes, I might need to do weekly check-ins just because I've noticed with the bi-weekly check-ins and having to track all of the receipts and make sure I don't lose anything. I'm pretty sure I lost a couple receipts. So all of the expenses I think are not going to be tracked accurately because like I bought my husband's cake and I don't know where that receipt went. So going forward, I might have to do a weekly check-in uploads just to hold myself accountable and also make sure that I don't lose anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab receipts as they come in and pretty much write what we spent for the last 2 weeks. Okay, so the first receipt that I am pulling up was for Filiberto's. On my husband's birthday, he wanted to go get a breakfast burrito. And also I just grabbed an horchata. I'm not really a breakfast type person, so I'm not really one to eat in the morning. And this is kind of going to be all over the place because like I said, I just have my receipts in a stack and there's really no rhyme or reason. So Filiberto's, that happened on February the 11th. The next one I am showing was at Target, and it looks like we went and bought some shampoos. Now I did use my miscellaneous fund for this. So anytime we have any sort of leftover money from, you know, groceries, Chipotle, anything like that, I move that over to our miscellaneous account, and that's how we get our household items. So this happened on February 2nd, and for the shampoos, it looks like it came to a total of $6.51, and that happened on this day, February the 2nd. Alright, we do have one grocery expense. So we did go to Fry's Food, and that was $53.42. And it looks like this happened on February the 1st. Alright, and then when we do grocery shopping, we always go to 2 different stores. We go to Fry's, and then we also go to Sprouts. So it looks like we did go ahead and do our Sprouts run, and this is for my dog food. So it looks like I split up the transactions. So dog food was $26.05, and I actually budgeted $26.10, so I was only 5 cents short from what it actually was. Alright, and then it looks like we did go to Chipotle. That was $20.54. And that happened on February the 7th. Another Chipotle. And what's cool is if you have Chipotle rewards, if you continue to buy, you actually get free entrees, free guacs. So our total was $11.73 for this one, for both of our bowls. And this happened on February the 2nd. We also went to Cafe Rio. So for my husband's birthday, I actually had some planned expenses. I planned for us to go to dinner because he did want to go to Cafe Rio, which is really weird, but he wanted to try it out. And that was $27.33, and that happened on his birthday as well. So he got a breakfast burrito, and then we went to Cafe Rio in the evening after we got off of work. We went to Fry's Food again and spent $54.08, and this happened on Friday. And we actually had my brother over this particular weekend, so I remember we picked him up, and then on the way home we stopped at the store, so he had to go grocery shopping with us. And then our Sprouts was $50.42, and that was also on the 7th. My last receipt that I do have is for $7.75, and this is actually on the 1st. So full day of shopping and bills on February the 1st. And normally we get like the deals for Sprouts, but I guess on this particular weekend there weren't any deals. And then I do have some card transactions from my husband's our spend card. I'm sure some of you were like, dang, they didn't have any unexpected expenses. No, we did. We definitely did. So We went to Best Buy. Honestly, we have 2 transactions and I don't even remember what these are for. I know that one of them we went because we needed printer ink and my husband had some rewards on his card. So we used that to purchase the printer ink, but we needed to buy like a drink or a couple things in order for it to like go over the amount. So on the second, that was $5.42. And then also when my brother came over, we had a unplanned Chipotle expense and we fed him. It's so funny because my brother's 13. Well, he's going to turn 13 this year. And he is literally the pickiest eater I think I've ever met in my entire life. So on Saturday, we went to Chipotle and that was $25.47. And then we also went to Sonic when we were actually going to drop him off back to my mom's house. And then it looks like we spent $1.09 at McDonald's on Monday. And I can already tell you that was probably for a sweet tea. Okay, and then I guess also on my husband's birthday, I went ahead and got a boba tea. I think what I did, if I remember correctly, is he had school this day, so he didn't take the day off at all. And I went with him. We carpooled to work. I stayed with him while he was in class. And before he went to class, we were studying and I got a boba. And now that we are carpooling, it's so cute because sometimes my husband's like, do you want to leave early so that you can get a coffee? And so on the 13th, I went ahead and got a coffee. What is your guys' Starbucks order? Leave it down below. I'm very simple. I just like a grande vanilla iced coffee with half and half pretty much. And then also on this day, my job, I used to work at one location at my job. And they're really popular at like the lunch area for buffalo chicken salad on Thursdays. And we recently moved to a new location and they're doing it again. So I was like, oh, and I haven't worked Thursdays in, oh my gosh, like a year and a half. So now that I'm working Thursdays, I was like, oh, well, let me go try it at the new location, see if it's good. And oh my gosh, it was so good. So that was $6.48. And then my husband also got lunch. And he got us drinks. I don't know why I just didn't combine these. That was $9.71 for his lunch. And those are all of our expenses from the 1st to the 15th. Okay, so this is my January monthly budget that I made. And I'm just gonna go ahead and compare some numbers to what I actually budgeted. So for income, I budgeted $7,017 with 0 cents. And we actually brought in, because we did work some overtime towards the end of the month, was $7,561. So that was really good. And then we didn't receive any sort of other income. So we had a pretty good month for the month of January. Now, all of my fixed expenses were pretty much the same. Nothing really deviated from what I initially planned out. Probably the Freedom, I normally plan out $205. I might have paid $199, you know, for 1 month. But for the most part, all the numbers look correct. Now for groceries, I budgeted, for 3 checks, I budgeted $720. Our actual was $645 with 72 cents. Electricity, I budgeted $200 and I did spend $200, but not all of it went towards our electricity bill. I know that one of the hundreds I went to go get my hair cut and I gave the rest to my husband, but we did spend $200 of it. For Genbu / Chipotle, because in the middle of the month I changed it from our Genbu budget to our Chipotle budget, I budgeted $108 and we were just under 106.85, and this is planned. Like I said, we did have Chipotle unplanned, but as far as like what I had in my envelope, 106.85 for spending. That was 180, nothing changed there. Dog food, we went ahead and got my dog groomed. So I budgeted $52.20 for 2 bags of food, but I ended up spending for my dog $109.83, and that's just because I'm budgeting his grooming that we ended up taking care of for him. Gas was $300. Pest control, $45. Dad's insurance, I budgeted $56 for that. My debt snowball was $0 because we put all the extra money towards my savings. And school books was $211.89. Now, if you look at some of my other check-ins, there's a lot of things that I have on here that were not included in my initial monthly budget. So if you see here, I have pedicures, oil changes, school fees. Let's see. Down here, I have my husband's cake. Oh, see, that's what I didn't put on here. Unbudgeted. We had this is really bad, guys. $424.58 is what we had for unbudgeted for the 3 checks. So $75.61 minus $28.53, and I'm just gonna go ahead and subtract all of these numbers really fast. So it's just these numbers that left my subtotal at $28.52.71 minus the $424.58. We had a remainder balance of $2,428.13. So pretty much all of that went to our savings. We do have a healthy savings amount right now. We did go ahead and buy each other new phones. We do have the new iPhones. Some of this money we purchased my husband's phone outright, and then with our taxes we ended up purchasing our phones. It's just a decision that we decided to do for the both of us. We were actually planning on getting these phones in November, then decided not to, and then we're like, well, we might as well just get them. So although it could have went towards our debt payoff, that was a decision that both me and my husband made. Y'all can think whatever you want. I'm sure there's going to be some people that are like, why the heck would you do that? But hey, it's already been done. There's not much that you can say about it. So yeah, that was our month end for January. February is coming up pretty fast. I'm going to be filming my March pretty soon. So again, guys, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in a couple days. Don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to my channel, Budget with Bran. If you guys have any sort of debt payoffs or debt shoutouts that you guys do want me to announce in a future video, email budgetwithbran@gmail.com. I will see you guys later. Bye.